Okay, it's going to show you how to do the math this week. Now, most of it's very similar to last week, so most of you achieved some success last week, so the video probably won't be quite as long this week. So let's find our math. Go down so I can actually see. So there's our math there. Now there's our video on what our focus is. Okay, so we're focusing on some powers of 10 and some box multiplication. Okay. Now the first day I'll have some sums up here for some problems here for you, some number sentences, and all you're doing is copy and pasting that down there. So the first couple of days, all you're doing is focusing on this. So we're copy and pasting, Control C, putting it down there, Control V, and then you're basically giving me the answer. So whatever the answer that is, so that's obviously 35 times 1 is 35. Got 2 zeros there. That's 3,500. That one there, obviously 6 times 5 is 30. I've got my 2 zeros, so 1, 2. So the answer is 3,000. That's all you're going to be doing for the first couple of days. Okay. Now, once we've become awesome at that, what you need to do there'll be some things up here. Okay. Now, for those of you who were doing it on the paint, okay, this is the one that you do. For those of you who are printing it out and doing it on a piece of paper, this is the one that you can do. Okay, and I'll show you sort of two different ways I can do it to make it easier for me and you. Okay, so for example, for the paint, we click on it, then we right click and we click Save Image As. And remember, you can put it wherever you want. I'm going to put it in my desktop so I can get it easy. And I'm going to click Save. Okay, then I'm going to go back. And then basically, if you're doing it on the PDF, you do exactly the same thing. You just click on that. And then instead of clicking it, you just click Download. Okay, and then it'll be in your downloads like we've seen before. But so for example, I'll click Download, put it on desktop, and I'll basically have it there like that. Okay, and then we sort of go back. So if you're going to do it on a piece of paper and then send it to me, all you need to do is basically just print that out, and then I'll show you how to do that after. But obviously, if you're going to do it the other way, here's my picture. So I have it here. Now, obviously, I'll give you a problem to work out. Now we'll pretend dizzy. Now, the only issue with this is there is a border, sort of an imaginary border around here, so you cannot get too big on it. Okay, so we'll have our pen. We'll make sure our thing is very small. Okay, and we'll pretend our sum is 55 times 42. So yeah, put it there. I want to do it in the black. All right, so like we did in the video, there's my times. There's my 50. There's my 5. And there's my 42. Okay, so like in the video, 50 times 40. 2,000. And obviously, once we finish filling out those boxes, then we go down here. But as I said, there is an imaginary border down there, so do not get too wide, otherwise you'll miss out. So, for example, we've got 2,000. Now, see how I can't write there? So that's about as wide as I can go. Okay. So I'll get my rubber, so I'll rub that out. We don't want that there. And then obviously you just put the rest of them underneath there. So if the next one was, for example, 120, then we might have 230, whatever it is. And then we might have 50. and then we just add them up like we did in the video. So like that. And the good thing is about this, you can put your carrying up here like that. Makes it way easier to do. Okay, and then obviously, so I'll only be making you do, I'll make you do 2 a day. Depending on how awesome people are going, I may make you do 4. Okay, and then obviously you'll click save. Now you'll see it slightly differently, but you all know now how to use it. And then so you click save on whichever one you're using, and then obviously you're finished. You want to save it on the desktop. So finished, and this will be sort of finished on the Wednesday if you've been keeping up. So you might as well just say finish Wednesday, and then you click save. Okay, and then that's it there. So basically on the Wednesday when we're going to do our task, we go to here. I go to my image, I click browse my files, I go down, I click upload, and then I go to my desktop, and here is my finished Wednesday. So then I'll just double click on that, and it will hopefully upload. And remember how I showed you the other one? So over here, I want you to put 500. 500 because that makes it smaller, then click OK, and that automatically does the height for you as well. So you just click OK. And there is my thing, so I can see exactly what you've done to work it out. Now, obviously, there's going to be 2 days of this, so you need to download the actual box multiplications a couple of times. Okay, so you can do different work on different days. And as I said, if you're one of those people that go, okay, look, I want you to do 4 for the day, you'll have to download it a couple of times and just rename it whatever you want. Now, if you're one, so that's how we do it. So that's exactly how we did it last week. So it's nothing new for most people. Now, if you're one of those people that were actually doing it on a piece of paper, then taking a photo, and then trying to upload it. So we did have an issue with uploading PDFs. If you are one of those people, you need to stay watching. If you're doing it on the Paint, you can go now and start doing your work. So if you are doing it as an image, what you need to do is you need to email me your file, okay? So for example, you go to homepage, because I know a couple of you had an issue because you can't upload a PDF. So you go to mail, you go to your mail. There you go down. You go to write mail. Okay, now obviously you want to write the mail to me. So obviously you start typing in my last name. You should come up with okay, if that doesn't work, there we go. Otherwise, if you go up to here into addresses, you'll see all the people that you can email in 45p. Then you can just sort of choose me, so Mr. P, and you just click OK. Then what you need to do is then you need to go to here where it says attachments. You need to click upload. Okay. Then wherever your PDF file is, you just click on that. Now I'm pretending it's here. Okay, that's the one that I've done. So I've got box multiplication, and that's the one that I've finished. You've taken the photo of that, and you just click on that, and then that's uploaded. Okay. If you do that, then I can do the rest for you and put it onto your work document for you. But you need to do that for me, okay? Because it makes it a hell of a lot easier for me instead of me going into your file, getting it, and then putting it into mine and all that kind of thing. So if you're doing it like that, please email me your PDF, and then I'll do the rest for you. So that is how we're going to do our maths this week in terms of for our box multiplication. Thank you.